Okay, so for the sake of finishing this sheet together, I thought it would be more beneficial to just practice coloring because we're coloring in our final assignment. And our goal is to get nice, consistent coloring, which is somewhere between blending, the look of blending, and the look of hatching. You're coloring in one direction, but you want it to be so neat that it almost appears like the solidity and the unison of a blended square, okay? And obviously we can't erase our pencil crayon, so we're going to be nice and neat and try to fill in the box nicely, okay? Color in the lines like we do in grade 2, or we try to, okay? So again, we're going to have to depend on the pressure that we put on our hands and the amount of layering that we do. So the first one, consistent with the rest of the first parts of the charts, we want it to be super light, okay? So we're going to start at one corner, and you're going to go back and forth in one direction and really lightly shade in the box so that it almost looks blended, but you want to keep it nice and neat so you have no obvious lines. I like to angle my pencil crayon just like my pencil. You don't want any sharp lines. Only do one layer because we want to keep it light. The second you do a second layer, it's going to darken it up. So see how light you can go and still see color. Very gentle. Okay, so if you, I know mine's so hard to see because I went so light. So here I have a little bit of white area. I'm going to try to fill it in going in the same direction, not to kind of disturb the visual effect on the rest of it. Okay, so I don't want to see any white spaces, nicely filled in, but keeping it nice and light. Okay, the next box, we want to go a little bit darker. I like to layer to keep it controlled. If you push darker, just be really careful because you don't want to bounce from here to here, okay? So I like to stay light. And then if you need to, you can. Give it a second coat. So again, you want to squint at your paper, and as soon as you see a difference, you want to stop. You don't want to go too dark because we want to be able to achieve 5 different levels. Once you get to the 4th and 5th box, that's when you can start pressing harder and not worry about it so much. And the last one, I think I'm gonna layer it up so much that I have like not one little bit of white showing. It's gonna be like solid. This is when you might want to stretch your hand. But even when I'm going dark, 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 I'm fighting the urge to like go in different directions and shade it in, because I know sometimes we get aggressive and we're like, whatever, it's dark, nobody's gonna notice, but you can, okay? So you wanna keep consistent, and even if you're pressing really dark, try to keep it back and forth, just like when you're hatching. Okay, I'm gonna step back and just double check. I'm gonna squint at it, see if I have to alter any of them a little bit. All right, and there we have it. We did a 5-part value chart using a colored pencil. And now we've got hatching, cross hatching, blending, and neat coloring.